Ungwal's been in 2 years. And this will make Kennard's, he's been in 2 years. DJ Swearinger picked him up. Him and the best safety duo in the league. Kept all my corners, really. Didn't really trade any of them away. Actually, I'm thinking about a trade for Eric Rowe to get him in the mix. Get Leon Hall out. We don't really need Leon Hall anymore. But no, I'm not gonna get Eric Rowe. I'm not gonna get Eric Rowe till next free agency probably. But just letting y'all know, sorry about the barking once again. My dogs are very hyper constantly. But if you can't hear me good, drop a comment on that. But either way, here we go. We're playing against the Redskins, who are playing with a backup quarterback in Colt McCoy. That's why they're 0-2. They have now had Kirk Cousins. And them will be the last acquisitions I'm picking up. This will be the team I'm rolling with all the way to the Super Bowl. I got Brandon Marshall, Telvin Smith, DJ Swearinger. Picked up DeMarco Murray at the beginning of the year. You know, he's been a workhorse all year. Hey! Be quiet. You got our quarterback, Eli Manning. Hold on just 1 second. Excuse me. As I'm back, sorry, had to take care of the dog situation. Here we are at kickoff. We'll be kicking first. As you already know, if you've watched the first two, I do not play kickoffs, punts, or extra points. Here we go. This is going to be the first down of this game. The first down played with all these new acquisitions on defense, Telvin Smith and DJ Swearinger. Here we go. As they try to get him, DJ Swearinger. Can't get him. Landon Collins chases him down and shoelaces him at the 27-yard line. Sorry about that. Having a good old laugh with my longtime buddy. Here we go. Starting Ungwa and this defense trying to take down Colt McCoy in this pretty bad offense through the first 2 weeks if you go back and look statistically, because of the fact that Colt McCoy's running the show. It's Darian Thompson and Olivier Vernon tackle. Charles Sims. DJ Swearinger, his very first play with us, gets a broken collarbone. He hasn't even practiced with us yet, and he's already broke his collarbone. That is not good. That was his very first play in a Giants uniform. And as this week, Damon Harrison returning, which we haven't had him for a while. Here we go. We're dropping everybody you already know. Everyone trying to get back. No one can, and they lay it perfectly in the pocket, and that's going to be incomplete, though. Colt McCoy, first pass of this game, incomplete. Here they go. They take the three, but they miss it. He missed a 45-yard field goal. Can't give credit to me on that. Team did it because I wasn't playing. And it's Brandon Marshall. They got him in real life, but I picked him up in the game. DeMarco Murray and Brandon Marshall, new acquisitions this year. Hopefully both can play very well. As he hits Brandon Marshall and he gets his feet down, I expect him to be over 1,000 yards this year. Wow, just what a play from Brandon Marshall. Arguably the best receiver on this team now. Arguably, if you're going to argue Odell over Landon Collins, you can argue Brandon Marshall over Landon Collins, but I don't think he is better. But Eli Manning is sacked by Mason Foster, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and 17. we're going to be on a grind. We're going to grind out 2 or 3 games. Here we go, running the 4 verts. Hopefully someone can get something. We throw it to Shepard, and it's almost picked by Mason Foster. He's coming out very aggressive. We're not going to see Odell Josh Norman. We're going to be seeing Brandon Marshall, Josh Norman this game. I forgot to tell you all that. Brandon Marshall, Josh Norman, Odell Breland. I expect Odell to tear Breland up. I'm not sure about Josh Norman getting beat a lot. Josh plays either. Odell gets the ball stripped away. Punt anyways, because I still don't want them getting the ball with good field position. Here we go. Going to throw some backspin on it as he'll probably just kick it out of the back of the end zone. And does he do that? Yes, he does. And that's going to put him at the 20. Here we go, running a thunder smoke. Ungwal, once again, with this good defense. Going to try to get a stop here. Hopefully a 3 and out, but you never know. Kelvin Smith and his teammate, Darian Thompson, both in on the sack right there. That's a big play, especially by them. Here we go, Landon Collins coming up. And Collins thought he was still going to drop back and pass and kept running. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 18 for the Washington Redskins. I expect this live stream to be around 3 hours long. If you don't like that, you don't have to watch it. If you want to stick around and hang with your boy and try to grind these games out, that's perfectly fine. I support you 100% for that. Here we go on 3rd and 18. There's passing the ball, and they got a wide open guy. I saw him from a mile away, but there was really no way to stop him, and that is it's a heartbreaking play. Where the hell was Eli Apple and Darian Thompson on that? They were covering absolutely nobody, I do not think. Here comes Ungwal and this amazing defense once again. They weren't that amazing from that second game, but that first game was really good against the Dallas Cowboys. A very good offense. Here he goes down there, and Darian Thompson tries to get the strip. As you know, Olivier Vernon already got that strip chasing down, but right there, look at the stats. 5 attempts, not attemptions. That's my bad. Sorry. 5 attempts, 89 yards. They're going to probably hand off to Robert Kelly here. And JPP going to get him, but that's going to be a face mask. 15-yard penalty. They're going to be put down at the 5. Or I guess the 10. I thought that was a 15-yard penalty. Oh, okay. Okay, my bad. Here we go. I'm going to say run down here. I wouldn't see why they'd pass. Or I don't see why they'd pass. And they do pass anyways, and it's going to be a screen, and he gets sacked. It's going to be Jonathan Hankins' first sack. Damon Harrison we got them fat boys up there in the front, and they're going to try to get them sacks all year long. Here comes Landon Collins and his defense. And he hits Charles Sims. That was a Landon Collins assignment, and he comes back and gets him, just not as fast as Charles Sims, not as fast as the throw either by Colt McCoy. Actually playing very well for a 3rd string. I mean, yeah, he's a 3rd string whenever RG3 was on the team, but now he's a 2nd string. Arguably, in my opinion, they should get another guy to play backup because Colt McCoy is just out of this world horrible. He is booty. He's ass. I don't really have any other words to explain how bad he is. And he gets nailed. And Landon Collins, first pick of the year. He shakes off the tackle, and he's down to the 12-yard line. Oh, my goodness. And that's Landon Collins' first pick on the year. Comes at his team needed that so bad right there. And he got it. And, man, Landon Collins, that's the playmaker he is. As he throws to Sterling Shepard and overthrows. He overthrows the momentum, not just the throw. And that was for a lot of momentum. Oh, my goodness. What a play by Landon Collins. I don't really know how else to say it. Just a absolutely beast play from our best player. And Odell is going to be gone for a 88-yard touchdown. Josh Norman's going to try to catch him, but he's not as fast. You already know. Touchdown, New York Giants. Breaking the whip out. It's going to be a 7-0 lead. Landon Collins pick. Odell touchdown. And my goodness, that is a great play from the New York Giants. Here we go on defense. Landon Collins going to bring a blitz. Never mind, he gets back, and they still don't cover their guys right. I don't know. Actually, that was Janoris Jenkins' guy on that play. Everyone had a man-to-man assignment. That was his. He doesn't do nothing really there. Lets his guy get a huge gain. We don't need that in our lives. It's a negative play. We go, you already know we're bringing that full blitz, and we smack him as he still gets the ball to Charles Sims, and he rips it. They're ripping the ball, but he's breaking off tackles down to the 47-yard line as JPP finally brings him down. My goodness, they're marching right back down to the red zone. Here comes Leon Hall and his defense, and that's Telvin Smith's first sack on the year. He's got 2 half a sacks, or first sack on the year as a New York Giant. Probably got some with Jacksonville, knowing how good of a blitz linebacker he is. Here we go on 3rd and 10. Damon Harrison, big Damon Harrison gets back, and no one covered across the middle of the field. That's just a shitty play from our defense. That's just a bad play. Not very good, not very smart whatsoever. Here we go, putting Deshaun Jackson one-on-one. But I expect Janoris Jenkins to do his job as he did on Des Bryant week 1. Pretty much did it on Brandon Cooks in week 2. I'm not going to say Brandon Cooks got a lot because he really didn't. He didn't even get over 50 yards, I don't think. But I expect him to be able to cover Deshaun Jackson, knowing how fast he is, yes. But if he can cover Brandon Cooks, who's that fast, I expect him to be able to cover Deshaun Jackson. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 off a loss of 1. Here we go. Damon Harrison and this defense is going to try to get a sack right here. Uh-oh. It's a play action. Olivier Vernon gets back. Landon Collins, if he'd have thrown his way, he'd have got another pick, but he does not. And that's 4th and 10. They're going to kick No, they're not going to kick a 56-yarder. They're going to punt. We're probably going to be pinned back way deep. No, never mind. It hit the end zone. It's going to bring us out to the 20, where you already know who we're giving the ball to. The workhorse, DeMarco Murray. Just such a beast on the field come Sunday. And they throw to Odell, and he does not catch it. Got nailed by D'Angelo Hall. And it's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. We're going to run the ball with DeMarco Murray. Just a straight-up beast. He will run through you, over you, or around you. He's that type of running back. Gets 2 yards on that one. That's his first rush of the game for 2 yards. We're going to go ahead and throw some of this chew clock on just to try to run some of the clock off so that when they get the ball back, we'll hopefully have scored again, but I'm not sure. Here, Brandon Marshall is working on Josh Norman. Breaks free, gets down the field, and there goes Brandon Marshall. He's going to be gone. That's going to be a 78-yard touchdown. Brandon Marshall not going to be taken down. Can't be taken down. And he gets in for the touchdown. Try to waste as much time off the clock as you already know. And that's going to make it 14-0. Giants with another big touchdown. Already a huge play, too. Time. Here we are bringing the Thunder smoke. Ungwa going to blitz, and they get absolutely nothing, actually lose 3 yards. Our defense is kind of turning up on the run game besides that one big run. That was for a good play, really good play. But Landon Collins really saved us in the red zone. That's a big play, probably play of the week already. I think it beats the Odell and Brandon Marshall touchdown. Let me know in the comments what you think. But there it is. Ungwa strips the ball from Jordan Reed, a top 5 tight end in my opinion. And that brings up a 3rd and 13 where we can hopefully cover the middle of the field. Here comes Landon Collins. I'm going to be playing him on this play. They fake it. Landon Collins playing back. Oh, and that's going to be incomplete. Receiver Pierre Garcon and Colt McCoy not playing, not connecting very well. Here we are. I'm going to send the punt. And that brings us out to the 42, where we're going to give it to you already know, the superstar running back, DeMarco Murray. Or never mind, they're showing blitz. Not going to do that because I don't want to get stuffed. And we go ahead and hit Sterling Shepard, who should have been face masked, or should have been a face mask call by the refs on Josh Norman. Hold on, there we go. Was not, though. Eli Manning spreading the ball around great, getting it to everybody, not just Odell. Here we go. We're going to lob it up to Brandon Marshall, who almost caught it, couldn't bring it down on Rashad Breeland. Oh, man, we're trying to go deep too much. We got to stop that. We just got to be better than that. Here we go on 2nd and 10. Not going to lie, probably going to hit Will Tye on this play. And we do hit Will Tye, and he's going to bring it in and try to truck through D'Angelo Hall and get down to the 15-yard line. And that brings up 1st and 10. Here we go. Eli Manning putting some mustard on the ball here early, just playing terrific. I've never seen him play such an efficient game, such a good game so far. And then right when I say that, he gets another touchdown throw to Odell Beckham Jr., threads the needle, puts it perfectly in between 3 defenders, and that's going to make it 21-0 here in this first quarter. Now I think we're just, next time we get ball, if they don't score, if we shut them out and we get the ball back again, I think we're just going to keep handing it to DeMarco because, I mean, why not? Odell has 3 receptions and 2 touchdowns. So, I mean, he's already working. And Eli Manning, I've never seen him make such a good throw besides, I'm going to say the one in the Super Bowl to his receiver where he caught it with the back of his helmet. But that's probably a top 3 Eli Manning throw in his career. If we get the stop here, we're just going to get the ball and try to run the clock down as much as we can. Here they are on 1st and 10, and they get free down to, that's an 8-yard gain down to the 33. That's going to bring up 2nd and 2. Here we go. We're bringing the safety blitz. It's going to bring up man-to-man coverage if they do pass, which hopefully our guys can cover. And Colt McCoy. Oh, what a beast, apparently. And he's a horrible player. I don't know how we even let him get 1 yard on that. Landon Collins was right there. Would not let me warp tackle. And that's something they're taking out of Madden 18, which really pisses me off because a warp tackle they do in real life, they shoelace. But here we go. Landon Collins and his defense coming out right here. We got a bunch of leaders on this defense, and they hit Jordan Reed for a pretty big gain. It's going to be a 15-yard gain. Colt McCoy not having a good game at all. I don't know why he's playing so efficient all of a sudden. I guarantee, though, we'll force another turnover this game because Colt McCoy just can't keep up this stature playing. If he does and he proves me wrong, good for him, but I don't think he will. Here we go. Telvin Smith making the tackle on Charles Sims. Really pisses me off in Madden. If they get a run game going, they keep running. And if they don't even have a run game going, they keep running. In real life, that would never happen. If a team doesn't have a run game going, they stop running the ball. They know, hey, let's not run the ball. But in this game, they don't know that. Here we go. D-Jack. Here comes the linebackers, and they hit him. He had a wide-open guy, Pierre Garcon, but of course Colt McCoy, or Jordan Reed, actually, sorry. Looked like 88, but it was 86. But you know Colt McCoy ain't going to make that throw because he is ass, like I'm going to say that again. Here we go, Damon Harrison. The big snack. I'm going to try to get back. No one can get back. They're going to throw one, and it's almost picked by DRC. Oh, my gosh. And DRC can't come away with the pick. They're going to kick a 44-yarder. He missed a 45-yarder earlier in the game. He knocks this one through. Uh-oh, here we go. We're sending B. Marsh on a straight-ahead route. And no block from DeMarco Murray, and there's the fumble. DeMarco Murray has to know who to pick up on that. Blocked well for Romo. Just looking like he don't like Eli. Just going to take him out on his own. Pretty much we're just going to say DeMarco Murray took Eli out because he did. He didn't pick up his block. Uh-oh. And Jamison Crowder down to the 1-yard line. Oh, no, this isn't good. We can still keep him out. Here we go. Ungwa on this defense going to try to keep him out. And they run it, and they get stopped at the 2. Great tackle by JPP. Look at that contract. You already know, $89 million over 7 years. He'll be at 34 whenever his contract expires. I think he'll still be producing quality football because Julius Peppers is like 38, and he's still ageless, it seems. And Colt McCoy trying to say that again, and they're saying, hell no, you're getting stuffed. Olivier Vernon, Bromley, and Janoris Jenkins all stuffing his bum ass, and here we go. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal. Here we go, here we go, here we go. And they throw one to the back of the end zone. Jordan Reed gets the touchdown. Here we go. Starting off on offense. And they throw. Boom! DeMarco Murray tries to truck. Cannot. They've scored 10 unanswered points, and that's just very stupid. We should not have let Colt McCoy have anything right there. As we're going to throw a screen to DeMarco Murray, and hopefully that works out good for us. DeMarco going to run the screen. He catches it. He's got blockers. Tries to truck over Breland. Cannot. Gets down to the 40-yard line. Eli Manning playing very well this game. Like they say, Elliott and Eli, 2 different people. Elliott loses the game for the Giants. Eli wins it for him. Uh-oh. Here we go. He throws to Odell. Odell comes back and catches it and then drops it. I don't know how you're going to catch it. That should have been a fumble, honestly. I'm not going to try to sugarcoat things and say that maybe not. That was a fumble. If you catch it and then you drop it, that's different than catching it, coming down, and then dropping it. DeMarco gets some blockers, and he is going to be gone. That's going to be a 60-yard touchdown from DeMarco Murray. You already know, the man of many mysteries. Brandon Marshall's the first guy there to congratulate him. DeMarco Murray, the man of many mysteries. He can either get shut down on a day or just go off on any given day. So far, these first 3 weeks, he's looked very good. As we've looked very good in general as a team. Here we go. Landon Collins in this defense going to try to. Landon Collins. And no! Jordan Reed. A big play. Hold on just 1 second. I'm going to need. Hold on. Just 1 second, please. Please be patient. This will only take. Not that long. This will take about a minute and a half. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I am extremely sorry if you didn't like that. Here we go. On 1st and 10, Damon Harrison. Angwa gonna come up there. Gonna get blocked off. And he's gonna throw a bomb to Crowder. Landon Collins trying to punch the ball out. They should have just let him go solo, because I know Landon Collins is not gonna let Jamison Crowder take him one-on-one. But anyways, good tackle. That's a good tackle. Here we are in the they're in the red zone. We're on defense. They've been in the red zone twice this game and not converted twice, which is good for our defense. That's healthy for us. Here we go. Staying on defense. They only gained 2 right there. That's still too much in my opinion. Here we go. Angwa going to be blitzing on this. bringing the pressure with everyone else. Ungwal and Landon Collins. Ungwal makes the tackle, but it's going to be a face mask. And that is some straight up bullshit, because I know that wasn't a face mask. Now it's 1st and goal from the 2. They gained 3 yards and a first down. Just extremely stupid from Ungwal to give the face mask right there. But here he's going to be blitzing. Uh-oh. And there's a touchdown by Charles Sims. This is going to be another shootout, people, I can already tell. And if it's not, we'll just win by a lot. So they kick the extra point, kick off, we return, we receive it. Here we go. We're going to give it to the workhorse, DeMarco Murray. We already know he is a superstar running back, like I've said many times. There he is. He got the 60-yard touchdown last time, the 2-yard gain right there. He's gained 4 yards besides the 60-yarder. He's only got 3 rushes, and he's got 64 yards. Tell me that ain't superstar level. Here we go. Running it again, and Ryan Kerrigan stuffs him to stay at exactly where he was at. Here we go on 3rd down. We're running the 4 verts, but we're going to change the play to a stick. DeMarco Murray almost picked off by D'Angelo Hall. Not a good play at all. Here we go. We're going to be taking a huge risk right here. This is probably the biggest risk I've taken since the fake punt in the back of the end zone against Dallas week 1. But here we go. Hits Odell, and it's a bad throw. Horrible throw. I don't know where the hell Eli was going with that. He cannot just say, my bad, and leave it at that. He's going to have to do something to make up for that later on. My goodness, I should not have went for that right there. That's a bad play for me. Ungwal. I'm going to blitz on this one. We're bringing a Thunder Smoke. He comes up that middle and gets the running back. Should have got the running back, as Landon Collins pretty much solo tackles him. Pretty much. The couple guys came in there at the end. Him and Olivier Vernon getting hype. Clicking hands, you know, they're already getting their click together. Here we go, Damon Harrison and this defensive front, this great defensive front, probably the best in the NFL, in my opinion. Going to try to get back there. Well, these and the Panthers, I mean, they're pretty much even, but right there, probably the Dolphins too, I'd say, but right there, getting them after a 2-yard gain. This Giants defensive front is again. Here they come. Olivier Vernon spinning off, and Landon Collins makes the solo tackle. There's no telling how many tackles he's going to have this year. He's already got, I don't even know how many, a lot though. Charles Sims can't get the first. He can only get 8 yards. Landon Collins already has 4 tackles this game, as they're going to knock the field goal through. And we've got to be smarter. That was not a smart decision for me to go for it. We've got to answer. Eli steps up in the pocket looking like Aaron Rodgers and throws as he's hit. Nailed as he's hit, and throws that one up, and it goes straight down to the ground. Here we go. Hold on. I'm going to audible into a stick. Here we go. And he throws to Odell on the slant. Odell got the big touchdown earlier on the slant. He's been beating Breland on that play all day. Odell Beckham Jr. Playing great this game. He's pretty much been the leader so far, him and Eli. I don't have problems with Eli as a quarterback, but I would like to explore after this year in the draft what we can get at quarterback. And maybe if Eli decides to stay another year, maybe try to develop that guy behind Eli Manning, and then maybe bring him in the next year after that. But that's depending on how many years we play on this franchise. May only play 1 before Madden 18 comes out. But I'm pretty much going to upload daily. Here we go. It's 28-20 on 2nd and 1. Right before halftime. Play action. Throw to Will Tye. He gets the first down and a couple more. 6 yards. All he needed was 2, so he gets about 4 extra yards. We're going to run a play action wide receiver in. Oh, here we go. It's going to Will Tye once again. Just playing a great game right now. Gets out of bounds. Stops the clock. That's good. Here we go on 1st and 10. Odell. Slant. hops over or tries to hop over Breland. Excuse me. Cannot completely hop over his entire body, but gave a good effort. Here we go. We don't have time to run. I'm probably going to take chew clock off and start wasting timeouts after this play. As it goes to Will Tye and way overthrown. I don't know where Eli Manning's balls were on that play just to throw the ball. And yes, I'm talking about his nuts. Like, you got to have some nuts, some balls to throw that football right there to try to put it to Will Tye, but he didn't want to throw a pick, so he just threw it out. And Will Tye gets the ball on a grab for a 6-yard gain and the first down. We're at the 10-yard line with 10 to go. So the only way we can get a touchdown now, or a first down now, is if we get a touchdown. Here we go, starting the play. About to start the play. I'm honestly going to tell you who I'm about to hit, and that's probably going to be Cruz. As I do hit Cruz, and he's going to get in. No, he's down at the 1-yard line. He's just short. Eli Manning having a terrific day. We're going to run a play-action zone from the 1-yard line. This will be tricky to see. We might take a sack. We might not. I don't know what's going to happen. And we're sacked. Like I said, we may take a sack. We did. Trent Murphy getting the sack. The seasoned veteran. Here we go, running the stick. We're about to be at halftime. Comes Eli Manning. Oh, and he fumbles. And we're not going to get anything, I don't think. And they do recover. All he had to do was hold the ball. And we would have got something. But no. We get absolutely nothing. Oh, and that's just... They're going to nil it and take it to half. Here we are after halftime receiving the ball. Odell Beckham brings it out to the 27. And that's going to start our drive. As we lead 28-20 to start the second half. Here we are on a first down, and he cannot bring it in. What a piece of shit. You've got to be able to bring that in. If you're going to be even a starter on my team, I might actually start Victor Cruz over him. And here comes DeMarco Murray. He falls down after a 4-yard gain. That's just not a good play, really, from us. We're going to still try to keep that shoe clock on and try to waste as much time off the clock as we can while we got the lead. Here we're going probably deep to Odell or Brandon Marshall. Never mind, we're going short to DeMarco Murray, who tries to truck over, and he does truck over Josh Norman, and that's going to be a 9-yard gain. Here we are running the ball on 1st and 10. There's a 4-yard gain. DeMarco Murray is rushing his balls off and can't even get 4 yards, which isn't really that good. Here we go, it's 3rd and inches. DeMarco Murray! Oh, up the seam for a huge 9-yard gain. Hey, don't message him back. Please. Please. That's Dalton. You know who Dalton is? Oh, sorry guys. I was having a conversation with my lifelong friend, like I had said before. Well, actually, he's my brother. He's my brother, but I call him my lifelong friend because he's always been there for me through thick and thin. One time I was in a car wreck, and he was the first guy there. Psych, I'm just joking. Yeah, I wasn't in no fucking car wreck, and it's my cousin. I was just joking, but for real, I was telling him not to message my brother back because of the fact that he just always fucks shit up. But here we are back. I got totally off topic. And there, Sterling Shepard is with a huge gain, 19 yards. I think it's who. This is DeMarco time. Nobody else gets the ball here besides DeMarco Murray and Odell Beckham. The red zone threats are them two. They're really our only big red zone threats. As I go to Victor Cruz and it's almost picked off. Oh my goodness, that's not a good play. I should not have thrown that ball. We're going to go back to DeMarco Murray, the workhorse again. And he gets stuffed by Spence. Replay of what I said a while ago. And sorry if you hear background noise, just a bunch of people being stupid. Here we go. We go to Sterling Shepard, who's been killing people on that route all year. It's just been his main route. 3 receptions for 59 yards. Very good. We're going to go ahead and hand the ball off to DeMarco Murray, the red zone threat. As you know, he leads the league in rushing. He leads it in receiving for a back. Here we go again. 2nd and goal from the 7. We're going to give it to him again and this time he gets down to the 5, right back, or 4, right back to all the yards he lost pretty much and 1. So that's going to go ahead and bring up a 3rd and goal. I wish there was a choice of getting a first down so we could run some more clock off. I'm all about wasting that clock. Eli and gets down to the 1-yard line. We are going for this. We will not let a 1-yard gain stand in our way of a touchdown. We're going to QB sneak it with Eli Manning. Oh, never mind. We're going to run a power option with DeMarco Murray. Hopefully we can get in. And DeMarco gets in the end zone for a 1-yard touchdown on a big 4th and goal. There it is. DeMarco Murray showing off his dance skills, throwing the ball. The Giants will lead 35-20 after that touchdown. Landon Collins has been the main factor. Like I've said times before, Landon Collins is the best player on this team, I think. I think he's better than Odell. Here we go, kicking off. Deshaun Jackson will not be able to return this one. But, yeah, like I said, I think Landon Collins has been the best player today, and I think he's the best player on this team. I expect him to play at a level like he has this year so far. But, here we go. Trying to get the pressure on him, can't get the pressure on him. And Pierre Garçon gets off one tackle and gets down to the 40-yard line. Colt McCoy having a pretty decent game, but Eli Manning just destroying him in the department of what kind of games they're having for a quarterback. That's why the Redskins are 0-2 right now, is because of the fact that Colt McCoy is their starter and not Kirk Cousins. Hold on just 1 second, please. This will only take a second. Here we go. 2nd and 9. And Damon Harrison gets him as Eli Apple takes him down. And my goodness, what a play from Damon Harrison. This is his first game back and don't even have a sack, but he is getting some major hits on the QB, which we love. We want to see that from Damon Harrison, knowing the kind of player he is. He's the big man, and he hits him again. And Landon Collins gets another solo tackle. My goodness, a pick and like 7 tackles. He's just playing his heart out. Landon Collins easily been the best player today on defense. If you think I'm a Landon Collins dick rider, I'm really not. I'm not that big of a fan of him, honestly, but I give him his props. He's probably the best safety in the game besides Tyrann Mathieu. It's between him and Mathieu, in my opinion. I think Cam Chancellor and Earl Thomas are just a little bit overrated. Eric Weddle's way underrated. You know, there's just a lot of good safeties in the league. Byron Jones, Keanu Neal, guys like that. Eli Manning throws the ball to get more yards. Is DeMarco Murray going to hurdle? And he fumbles in midair, but he regains possession in midair. And I was sweating bullets at that moment. He fumbled. Whew. Here we go. This is going to bring it to the fourth quarter. Up 35-20 with the ball. We're going to try to run it down to about 3 minutes, because I feel like that's a realistic goal to run the clock down to. Hopefully we can run it all out, but I don't think that's a realistic goal whatsoever. As DeMarco Murray takes it, and he's down to the 44 after a 9-yard gain. D'Angelo Hall's injured, I do believe. It's either Hall or Murray. I think it's one of them. It has to be one of them. And yes, it is D'Angelo Hall. We're bringing the power option to the other side. Here we go. And they get the box. DeMarco Murray shaking tackles, shedding tackles. Stuff for a 1-yard loss. My line didn't block great right there. Or not just the line in particular, the guys that were just blocking in particular. As we throw to Odell, and he gets the ball, but cannot get the first. We're practically in no man's land if they get the ball. If we go for it and don't convert, it's not going to hurt. So we're not going to punt this time, which we do punt pretty often. So right now we're going to go for it. And we throw to Brandon Marshall. Very accurate throw by Eli, getting hit while on the run. Look at them stats for Eli Manning. Probably the best game of his career. One of Brandon Marshall's best games ever. As we're going to hand it off to DeMarco Murray. He gets the ball. There's Will Tye catching it and getting hit while on the run. Here comes Eli Manning. Back on the field for another play. He's just been so good all day for a quarterback that's that bad. I think that he's not that bad, but he's pretty bad for a starting quarterback of a team like the Giants. Right there, getting another conversion for 3 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd and 7. Yeah, 2nd and 7. We're going to go with the hitch route. Eli Manning. Hold on just 1 second. Back here as we lead 35-20 with the ball in the red zone. We're going to run, and DeMarco Murray is stuffed for a 4-yard loss on that one. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 14. Here we go. We lob it to Odell in the back of the end zone. He can't catch it. Actually, that was almost intercepted by the defense. Oh, and that brings up a 3rd and 14. Just a bad play by Odell Beckham. Or a bad throw by Eli. A bad play by Odell to give an effort, even though he wasn't going to catch that one. He throws on the run to Larry Donnell, and it's going to be picked off by Brashad Breeland. That's Eli's first interception of the game. Still good for him. Knowing he threw 3 last week, this is kind of redeemed. He's kind of redeemed himself. So we don't even have our starting safety, and we're still about to win this game. Right there you see Ongwa missed the tackle, and they're going to gain 6 yards off that one. We're going with the cover 3 sky. Oh, and it could have been picked off by Eli Apple or Janoris Jenkins right there. But it's not. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 4. As it's Janoris Jenkins coming up with a big strip. Not a fumble, though, on Deshaun Jackson. They're going to have to punt down 15 with 4 minutes. They have to go for it, but they're not going to. They're going to punt the ball to us so we can just run the whole game clock out. And that's going to do it. We're going to walk out of here with a win. As long as we don't fumble or throw a pick, Eli. And that's going to be a 3-yard gain, which will bring up a 2nd and 7, where we will go to a crossing route with Larry Donnell and Will Tye. And I'm going to send Odell straight ahead. Here comes Will Tye, going to catch it. And that's, I think, holding on the offense by Odell Beckham Jr. That's either holding or illegal block in the back by Odell. I saw him get something. You can, if you look very closely. Or no, that's holding on the defense. I guess Brashad Breeland was holding Odell. And that's going to move us to the Redskins' 36-yard line where we're in field goal range. Especially for a kicker of Robbie Gould's, his accolades in his career. He's going to be able to kick that. As we throw to Sterling Shepard. He's been good all day. Eli over 400 yards. Just amazing. Here we're going to hand it to DeMarco Murray. And DeMarco Murray going to be gone. And we're going to run out at the 2-yard line so that we can just run some more clock off. You know, we need to get as much clock off as we can. Hoping not to get in. And we do not. That's good. He stays right where he's at. We don't get in. That's pretty good. Here we go again. See how much time that took off. Now you know why I did it. Now it's time to throw a touchdown to Sterling Shepard. And never mind. He gets hit before Sterling Shepard could run his route. Here we go. And he throws it, and Sterling Shepard catches his 2nd touchdown like that today. Eli Manning throws another touchdown. He has been terrific on this afternoon. And we're going for 2 right here just to put some more salt on the wound and completely take them out of the game. And we throw to Sterling Shepard, and it looked like he was over, but they're going to say no. Oh, man, and they pushed him out of the end zone. We're going to have to kick the ball away. This game's only got 2 minutes, 22 seconds left. Oh, and J.T. Thomas lands a big hit on Jamison Crowder. Look at him getting up real slow. Trying to shake it off, but just looked like he got his ass nailed. So here we go on 1st and 10. Colt McCoy takes the snap. And that's out of bounds by Josh Doxton, the rookie. And he's clapping. He don't know, obviously, that he was out of bounds. Here we go. So again, 2nd and 10. Damon Harrison in this defensive front trying to get back. None of them can. It don't look like. And deep down the field, that's once again incomplete to Pierre Garçon this time. Honestly, you can't blame much of this loss on Colt McCoy. I know he's a terrible quarterback, and they don't have Kirk Cousins, but a lot of the receivers haven't been getting their feet down, and that's why they run them drills in practice to do that, and none of them have really done it today. We just need to stop right here, and that's almost picked by Janoris Jenkins. Oh, my goodness. Could have been a huge interception for him, get his confidence going this year, but he can't get the pick, and we're going to receive the ball on the punt, which will bring us to the 2-minute warning, and here we go. 2 minute 53 seconds left. Over the middle to Will Tye, and he catches it and then drops it, as we've seen some receivers do this year. Honestly, if you look at the time of possession, we had it a lot longer than they did, and that was probably the deciding factor in this game. I mean, we just had the ball a lot more than they did, and we capitalized more than they did because they didn't have their starting quarterback. Honestly, I feel like they would have put up more of a fight with Kirk Cousins. I honestly think they would have had a chance to win the game. And DeMarco Murray's up over 150 yards. Man, he has just been terrific this year, coming over from Philly. Having that bad year, he leads the league in rushing this year. Go 3rd and inches, gets the first down. Excuse me if there's any background noise again. Here we go, 55 seconds. We're probably going to punt the ball back to them again just to rub the... And there it is, DeMarco Murray gets taken down. We're calling timeouts. We're going to try to kick a field goal. We're probably just going to get in field goal range then kick it because I don't want to take any chances of not getting another score this game. He's going to throw to Odell. Who's not going to catch it? Picked off by Dunbar. And that's going to be a pick 6. Eli Manning, great throw. Odell Beckham just not good hands on that play. It's going to go ahead and be a pick 6 for the Redskins. As we're going to get the ball. We're going to punt the ball to them just to rub it in. Plus, maybe we can get a pick on a Hail Mary. If they throw a Hail Mary, we may be able to get a pick. And that'll be really good for our guys. Getting their confidence going again with their 3rd pick of the year. As we punt this one way back. Comes back, boom, and it lands at the, I'm going to say 26. Yes, 26. 23 seconds left. It's at the 26. 1st and 10. Here we go. Hopefully here in a second they just start chunking up Hail Marys. Something like that. We're just trying to make McCoy look worse. And we do get the sack. And we make our guys' stats go up. Theirs go down. And it's probably just Hail Mary right here. I'm dropping all the way back with Ungwa. Wana Ungwa. Dropping back with him. Colt McCoy. Going to launch one down the field. And that's going to end up in Darian Thompson's hands. The man that has had 2 picks in the last 2 games. Here we go. Let's just do the same thing. Hopefully try to rub it in some more on top of what we've already done. This would just... We're going to just punt this one out of bounds. Brad Ween going to knock it over to the left side. And that's going to give them enough time for maybe 2. Probably just 1. Hail Mary. Ungwa. Ungwa going to drop back on this one again. Man, Darian Thompson, 2 picks in the last 2 games, and he's a backup free safety. But he's a rookie is another surprising thing. Maybe we got a next star safety in him, and they knock the ball free in the end zone. There is the final play of the game. We walk out of here with the win, 41-27. And that'll do it for this video. See y'all next time.